Now, when you say the word Christ, in Luke 24, when Jesus saw those two folks on the way to Emmaus, you notice the way he explained to them. It didn't appear like he was talking about himself, because they all had an expectation of a Christ. Now, please listen carefully. Christ is not the surname of anybody. Christ is not the name nor the surname of anybody. The word Christ is not a proper name. You don't name a child Christ. In their Bible world, Christ is a description of anyone that is anointed. Christ is a description of anyone that is anointed. So in the Old Testament, those who were anointed were prophets, kings, and priests. In the Old Testament, the people that were anointed were prophets, kings, and priests. They were called anointed or Messiah, or what is called Messiah. Prophets, priests, and kings. So everyone came and died. All the prophets came. Moses came. Moses was also a Messiah, anointed. It means God's chosen person. Anointed is not a proper name. It's not like Abel, Chris, Victor. It's not like Selem. No. Anointed is not like bearing a name Anna, Musa, Tabitha, Ikaite, Uloma, Ethiok, Abadi. All right, so names, proper names. Moses is talking about the nation of Israel from Abraham. Let's study now. Psalm 105, verse 9 to 15, PJ. Psalm 105, verse 9 to 15.
Saying, touch not mine anointed, and do my prophets no harm.
Next verse.
Which covenant he made with Abraham and his oath unto Isaac.
Next verse.
And confirmed the same unto Jacob for a law, unto Israel for an everlasting covenant.
Next verse.
Saying, unto thee will I give the land of Canaan, the lot of your inheritance.
Next verse.
When they were but a few men in number, yea, very few, and strangers in it.
Next verse.
When they went from one nation to another, from one kingdom to another people.
Next verse.
He suffered no man to do them wrong, yea, he reproved kings for their sakes.
Next verse.
Saying, touch not mine anointed, and do my prophets no harm.
So he calls the prophet his anointed, and that's a people that he chose. Touch not my anointed. Now, prophets also means a spokesperson, your spokesperson, your speaker. Abraham was like that in Genesis 27. Abraham was a Nabi, a prophet, a spokesperson for God. Abraham is a prophet. Now, when God chose Aaron to be a spokesperson to Moses, he called Aaron Moses' prophet. Look at it in Exodus, the 7th chapter, the first verse. Exodus chapter 7, verse 1.
And the Lord said unto Moses, see, I have made thee a god to Pharaoh, and Aaron thy brother shall be thy prophet.
And Aaron thy brother shall be thy prophet. He said, I will put my words with his mouth. I will be with his mouth. He shall be your spokesperson. You will be a god. Aaron will be your spokesperson. Usually in their day, prophets were not created. The word prophet was not created by God. It's a man-made word, just like evangelism or an evangelist, apostle. Okay? And in our world today, we have innovated those words and make them glorified. But those words are ordinary words in normal language of communication. Because, for example, apostle means errand boy. So anybody who says, I am an apostle, you now know what he is saying. I'm an errand boy. It's not a VIP title. Apostle means errand boy. Prophet means spokesperson. Evangelist means town crier. You know town criers who wake up early in the morning with megaphone to announce what the king wants the people in the town to hear. Those town criers are called evangelists in Bible days. Okay? And pastor means headsman. You know headsman. If you call me headsman, well, lie, I will throw you with my Bible. But actually, a pastor is a headsman. It's a shepherd. It's a shepherd of sheep, or a cow header, a headsman. No glamour in those titles.